I'm going to start today by looking at the right camera for most of the time. Good morning, friends, family, farmers, people who happen to be surfing into the channel. Thank you for joining in this morning. This is day 6. Yes, I realize it's been a few days since I put one out. I apologize deeply. This is my fault. I haven't been sick. I've been distracted, and I want to get back into this again. And I apologize for the people watching this and following it to me having this little hiatus. I became lazy, and I apologize deeply. So getting into it, United Fronts today. The first part of training. Today we're going to talk about training. For all of you, I need all of you today. It's going to be directed toward current married people. However, if you're young, you have something to learn. If you're older and you've either been divorced or you've lost your spouse at any age, you have something to teach. So this is for everybody. This is a simple concept, but an extremely hard one that a lot of us fathers and husbands don't seem to get. And I'm going to turn off the defrost so they don't have that buzzing in your ear. Unity with your spouse. That is the number one rule in training your kids. You have to be unified with your spouse. Again, I'm looking in the mirror, speaking to myself. Mrs. Wicky and I, we're still working on this. Sometimes and my kids, if there was an award for somehow manipulating one of us because the other one isn't paying attention, my kids would be the gold medal. Unity as far as parenting goes is a must. If there's any crack between you and your spouse, they will sneak right in there with a wedge and just widen that up. You have to be unified. That doesn't necessarily mean you always have to agree with one another. You just have to be unified in your decision on everything. It's been more than once that I have found myself saying the words, "That's not the way you talk to my wife," to my kids. The problem always comes down to, though, do I speak to my wife that way? Kids are not dumb. Kids are very smart when it comes to how you speak to your spouse and how you either agree with your spouse or disagree with your spouse, or how both of you coincide with one another inside of your home or outside. It's very obvious to them when you are not agreeing with one another. And if you're in some kind of fight, and we all have them, the purpose is that we need to try not to have them around the kids, or with them being able to see each other, see us fight with each other, or not be unified. It's important that you try to nail down this training of being unified with your spouse. That being said, you don't need to be the general. You do, because you are the head of the household. So please don't take me as saying that. However, there is some time for some fun. You could joke around with your spouse. You could do that. I remember an incident with Mrs. Wicky and my kids where mom said something and my kid said something back, and I tried to hide the fact that I wanted to bust out in laughter, but I did. I was kidding, as far as that's concerned, because my wife was right, but their mom was correct. But it was so funny that I had to laugh. The important thing is that can't be a consistent thing, to where they see that little chink in the armor where, Dad agreed with me and not you. That's the hard thing as a man to do. I think it's the hard thing for the man to do, is to be unified with somebody else, especially if you're a dominating personality. If you're somebody who wants to be in charge, if you're that general that likes barking orders, that's hard. It's become a long way, and I'm still learning every day. I'm trying, and I'm taking this lesson of becoming a connected dad. This is day 6. Becoming a connected dad to heart. I'm taking this whole series to heart because I've tried to listen more to my oldest. I've tried to examine the situation a little better before I start speaking. It's been hard, trust me. Today, instead of just barking orders to correct a behavior, I'm going to try to get to the heart, get to their heart, correct the heart, not just the behavior. If we correct the heart, and it should, fix the whole thing. I don't know how that saying goes, but what is it? Fix the rudder, set the rudder, and the ship will go the way it's supposed to go. And the Bible says, and I'm paraphrasing here, but bring up a child in the way they should be, and their life will follow that path for the rest of their days. Again, I was paraphrasing there, but we're to be unified with a spouse. Genesis 2:24, I do believe, says that's the reason why a man will leave his mother and his father and be unified. You be united with his wife. You become one body between the two of you. You cannot let the kids, and they're not probably doing it maliciously, they're just doing it to be able to get what they want, which is, they're young, they're trying. So be unified. That's all I'm saying. Be united with your wife. If you're young, you don't have a wife yet, you need to work on this now. Work on trying to remember that you're going to have somebody that you're going to be, united with, and you're not going to go out this alone. And if you're older or a widow, you have a lot of training to do. The Bible says that you should learn from the old, from the upper years, the golden years. You're supposed to teach the younger. And we need it. We need that expertise. We can't let it just go by the wayside. So work on being united with your spouse today. Some channel news. I appreciate everybody stopping in. If you haven't thought about subscribing to the channel, please do so and hit that notification bell. We just crossed the 600 subscriber line. Thank you very much. I'm sure it has a lot more to do with, I got gray in my mustache. Look at that. A lot more to do with my farming side of this, but I do appreciate you guys sticking with me, and if you learned something from this, then great. I don't try to hide anything. I'm a Christian. I try to learn from the Bible and from my God every day. I like to share stuff like this. This is Wicky Raw. Like I said, no cuts, no editing. You get me and everything, including the gray in my mustache. I was worried that this was snot, but it's not. It's just gray. I'm telling you, it's raw. Thank you for stopping in. Consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, so when day 7 comes out, you'll be here for it. We are trying to choose a new topic for the next series. If you have any suggestions or anything you want me to talk about, I'm open. It might take me a little bit to get it. I'm not a celebrity genius like our friend Smokey, but I will try my best. If you are a new Christian or a budding Christian, somebody that wants to talk about Jesus Christ, I am here. If you want to do it publicly, then just comment below and I'll get a hold of you. There's no shame in helping group. If you want to do it privately, I completely understand and want you to do so. Look up Facebook, look up Wicky Farms. It's facebook.com/Wicky Farms. You'll get my page. Send me a private message on there. I promise you I'll get back to you. My notifications are a little screwed up on my Facebook page, so if I don't get right away, just keep barraging me, or keep contacting me. I will get back to you. I promise. If you need help finding a local church, if you want to talk about Jesus Christ, if you want to talk about something going on in your life, if you just need prayer, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Privately, publicly. Pray for my English, apparently. Do so. I want to be connected. I want to be able to help any which way I can. I am not a perfect person. Please don't take any of this as I can fix the problem, but I'm a listening ear. And being a man, and sometimes this gets me in trouble, I like to fix it. So I'm going to try not to fix it if I don't need to. But I am a listening ear. I can't help you as far as Lord willing is allowing me to do so. Thank you so much for stopping in and listening. As far as prayer concerns on my behalf, I'm feeling better. I'm still having some issues in my gut. I don't know what's going on with it. I've got probiotics going on. I've cut a few things out of my diet. I've kind of lessened a few things to see if it might be what's causing it, but some mornings I just wake up feeling like crap. This morning is one of those mornings, but I did not want to step out and not do this. So some prayers for that would be awesome. Drop a like if you would into the for the video if you like what you see. I'm not pressuring you. If you don't like what you see, you don't have to do it. If you drop a like, I've heard that YouTube will start, recommending it out to more people. So that's the only reason I ask for it. It's not that I ask you to agree with everything I say, because that would be a boring life. However, it might get it out there for other people to see. So I appreciate that. As far as prayer concerns for my family, just keep praying that our family can be united and our kids will be trained up in the way they're supposed to go. And so stay tuned. I will have some farming simulator stuff coming out. I am trying to do a Let's Play. I'm trying to pick a good map. Everybody's going to be doing Sandy Bay here soon. I don't know if I'm going to go with Sandy Bay. That's a whole other subject for a different video, but stay tuned if you join the channel just because of Farming Simulator. I haven't given up on Farming Simulator. I haven't stopped doing it. This is my busy season for Little Debbie, and it's kind of running my life at the present moment. So thank you for tuning in. Love you guys. God bless you. Praise God for all of you, and have a good day. See ya.